And Rondo will inbound. 11.7 seconds remaining in a 4-point game. NBA championship coming down to the final seconds.
You're Lamar Odom playing inbounds passing. You should recognize where the shooters are coming off.
Rondo looking, gets it to Pierce. Pierce turns, back out. Rondo fakes, dribbles, puts up the three. Won't go. Rebound to Gasol. Kicks it out to Odom. Odom throws it ahead. The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles. The LA Lakers, the 2010 NBA champions. Such emotion on the floor here at the Staples Center as the Lakers win their 16th title. And this has to be one of the sweeter ones as they defeat the Celtics finally in a Game 7 and are now just one title behind Boston for the most NBA championships. And what a hard-fought, physical Game 7 this was. Had to come back from 13 down in the second half. Pau Gasol, the emotions flowing. And the Heat will not foul. Sean Marion dribbles it out. And the celebration will begin. The Dallas Mavericks are NBA champions. The first title in franchise history. The emotions of Dirk Nowitzki. What he's always dreamed of. Hoping to have another chance after the bitter loss in 2006. An unlikely playoff run capped off by Dallas upsetting LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and the favored Miami Heat. Meanwhile, you see for the Miami Heat a stunning ending to one of the more compelling seasons in NBA history. A bitter finish to a year that was really championship or failure, according to most people, including the Miami Heat players. And now it's going to be a long, painful summer before they get a chance to respond. As we said, they came together here in the Eastern Conference playoffs, but it all came apart after taking a 2-1 lead in his best-of-7 series. Now, is it only a temporary setback for the Heat or a learning experience and part of the growth of a future champion? We'll have to wait to find out. As Mark Cuban gets to celebrate, I'm sure he'll be glad to talk now. He's been quiet throughout the entire postseason.
You can't help but to feel great about this Dallas Mavericks team. From top to bottom, a true team. Outstanding job. Their resilience, their ability to fight back, and to follow the lead of their best player and their leaders. Great job by the Dallas Mavericks, Rick Carlisle, Mark Cuban, and the entire organization.
Well, it's a team in recent years. Final minute of the final game of the 2012 NBA Finals.
I love to see the joy on players' faces over there, the unbridled joy. It's a remarkable thing. They have all the fame and the money, and yet the accomplishment of being the best at what you do in any one year brings incredible joy.
What a difference a year makes. 2011 had such a bitter ending. making this celebration all that much sweeter. And there's the smile you look for. And LeBron James caps off an MVP regular season with a magnificent playoff run and an extraordinary performance in the finals. No doubt he'll be named the finals MVP. We'll get it official coming up in a little bit as the shot clock is turned off. The Miami Heat are once again NBA champions. LeBron James captures that elusive title he so desperately coveted. A celebration in full swing here at the American Airlines Arena. Well, this finally put an end to all the criticism. In today's world, perhaps not, but even anybody that's ever rooted against him, and you love the game of basketball, you've got to respect and admire what LeBron James brings to the court every time he steps on the floor. A remarkable talent at both ends of the floor, and one of the most unselfish stars the league has ever seen.
Well, he's such a great passer, and there's a...
Battier open for three. Too strong. Ginobili trying to go for it. Comes up with the ball. Under a minute remaining. Green nearly lost it. Back to Ginobili. Inside Duncan. Across the lane. Duncan misses the tip. No good. And Bosh the rebound. Heat clinging to a two-point lead.
And a point-blank miss by Duncan, and then the follow.
Timeout, Miami.
And they're not going 2 for 1, it doesn't look like.
James pulls up, puts it in, 4-point lead. 35 for LeBron James. And to Duncan, back to Ginobili. Ginobili out of control, throws it away, and Duncan fouls James. They're just not used to the quiet. 5-point game with 23.5. Remember, game 6 was a 5-point game with just over 21 seconds remaining. The key is San Antonio has just one timeout left.
And they're not going to take it, I wouldn't think, right here. I think they would play off the make or the miss.
James 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Clutch foul shots for the Heat. Six-point game. Ginobili, a long three. Way off the mark. Rebound, Wade. Fouled by Green. And Wade at the line. His first free throws of the night. That makes it a 3-possession game. And this for Miami, the largest lead of the night. Battier tips it out to Chalmers. Wade throws it up to James. The Spurs will not foul. Final seconds. What a finish. It's back-to-back titles for the Heat. The 2013 NBA championship resides once again in Miami. Miami can dribble it out. Unless they want to take another shot. We wind down. You see the players going over and shake hands. Popovich and Spoelstra across the court. Like you said, Mark, there is such respect for the teams and the coaching staff on these two. We still have 5.9 remaining. And the final seconds set to tick off. San Antonio is back on top once again. The Spurs are the 2014 NBA champions. Two of the game's greats right there. Celebration from Manu Ginobili. In 2014, the best team in the NBA resides once again in San Antonio, Texas. More to come. And that will do it. That was an opportunity down the stretch. But Stephen Curry and Draymond Green could start their celebration. A little bit of a scare here down the final couple of minutes. And one of the great regular seasons in the history of the league, 67 wins. One of the most dominant home court records in NBA history is going to end with a title. And there's Alvin Gentry, the new Pelicans coach. And Curry and Kerr. LeBron James with the congratulations for the MVP. And a point of respect toward the Warriors bench. James comes out. What a magnificent finals for LeBron James. But he will fall short, and he is hearing MVP chants.
It's a great show of sportsmanship and class, acknowledging the MVP and also Steve Kerr. Got to give him a lot of credit, Mike. Took over a tough job in a tough situation, won over the locker room, and is a championship coach.
Smith will bring it up, throw up a three. Rebound Curry, and the dream season is now complete. The Golden State Warriors are the 2015 NBA champions. Their first title in 40 years. And how sweet it must be for those crazy loyal Bay Area fans. A disappointed LeBron James with a finals for the ages, but comes up short. And the respect between these two teams.
Come up on a minute remaining. And they're putting Curry in the pick and roll, trying to get him on Irving. Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good! Kyrie Irving from downtown!
Cavaliers have one timeout left. Can go in the backcourt in the last 2 minutes to get it.
But they've got to manage this clock. They don't want to go early.
Irving drives to James. Misses the jam, but fouled. James will shoot 2 free throws as he goes down hard with 10.6 remaining. And the Cavaliers leading by 3.
Mike, that's a good play by Draymond Green. That's a championship play because if he gets the dunk, it's basically over. To the paint. LeBron takes the spill. Hopefully he's all right, but that's a
4-point play to Jeff Van Gundy.
Iguodala to inbound. Shumpert trying to stay with Curry. Catches one dribble, steps back, puts up a 3. Won't go. Rebound tip taken by Spades. Final seconds. It's over. It's over. Cleveland is a city of champions once again. The Cavaliers are NBA champions. Cleveland's long sports nightmare has ended. The drought is over. 52 years. Time to celebrate a title. And the emotions for LeBron James, who delivers on his promise to come home and bring a championship to his beloved hometown. And of course, the disappointment, the stunning disappointment at the other end. James Jones, his longtime teammate, been with him for all 6 of these consecutive finals. And an emotional Tyronn Lue.
Durant hangs on. James stays in front. Ball knocked loose and stolen by James
As we approach 1 minute remaining.
James kicks it out. Irving. Irving one bounce. The three-pointer can't go. Green tips it to Thompson.
How about Kevin Durant over here? Emotional in the middle of the play.
Curry, three, bang! James muscles in and throws it down. Celebration tonight here in Oakland. And James rushing up the floor. Three-pointer is good with 14.2 remaining. And now Golden State can dribble it out. There it is, redemption for Golden State. One of the great playoff runs of all time is complete. The Warriors are NBA champions again.
An appreciation and a thank you to LeBron James, reminding him how special it is to play at home, and no matter what, acknowledging his greatness and the pleasure of witnessing it firsthand.
You don't, I think sometimes when you see greatness like his every night, you can start to take it for granted. But what he was able to do in this year's playoffs, to me, was truly one of the great things he's ever accomplished in his career.
And again, overall for the franchise to make 4 consecutive finals, so difficult.
And Ty Lue deserves a lot of credit. A lot of change. He's so poised, does such a good job tactically. Tremendous leader.
Doesn't get enough credit.
So Golden State comes in here to Cleveland. A narrow victory in Game 3. Total domination here in Game 4. Last year, they needed 5 games to win their title. This year, a clean sweep. And again, the first sweep in the NBA Finals since 2007. The shot clock is turned off. Calderon will throw it up. And now they'll dribble it out. Final seconds here of this 2018 NBA season. There's the buzzer. There's a new dynasty in the NBA. The Golden State Warriors champions once again. Back-to-back titles, 3 in 4 years. And the latest with a sweep.
And we see LeBron James exiting the court. No congratulations. I'm sure there's frustration.
But he congratulated the guys who were on the court before he left.
Great point.
Before he checked out, I should say, for the last time.
And this isn't easy. This is absolutely not easy when you've given everything you have.
And I don't think a sportsman, it should be dictated by if you shake hands or not. To me, it's by how you conduct your business and how you compete on the floor.
And he's been a pro.
Absolutely.
Steph Curry, the Golden State Warriors, what a performance. Just a dominant second half. Complete control. And of course the fans back home, perhaps some of them were hoping for a Game 5 to go in person. But that place is packed tonight. Oracle Arena in Oakland, the fans, that watch party on the big screen. Enjoying every second. The celebration underway in the Bay Area. Doris Burke will speak with Steph Curry when we come back. Golden State champions of the NBA once again. Kawhi Leonard surveying the court. Leonard pulls up. Shot won't go. Rebound. Cousins. A minute remaining. Curry trying to get free. Leonard pumps it away, but Green goes back to get it. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Cousins on the drive across the lane. Layup is good. 1-point game.
And here's the question again. Timeout or no timeout?
And I say no timeout. I'm not going to allow you to get better defenders on the floor. They choose to call the timeout.
Transition, they have less offensive players on the floor.
But that's why I don't call a timeout, allowing them to put Looney on the floor instead of Cousins.
No fouls to give. Siakam drives, gets past Green, throws it up and in. Pascal Siakam makes it a 3-point game.
Steve Kerr's got the same decision.
Curry gets inside, falls down, and a trip call.
But now it's
Lowry throws it in the backcourt to Leonard. Here comes the double team. Leonard still in the backcourt, throws it ahead to Green. Green surrounded by Draymond Green. And throws it away! Throws it away! Warriors ball with 9.6 timeout. The Warrior defense forces yet another turnover. And they're still very much alive. Iguodala throws it to Green, who catches it. Back to Curry, puts up a 3. Won't go. Rebound Cousins deflected. Picked up by Leonard. throws it into Leonard. That's it. It's over. The Raptors win. There's a new NBA. Oh, they call a foul. Leonard saying the ball should go in. As some of the fans now heading for the exits. The celebration already underway at Scotiabank Arena. It says 0-0 on the clock.
They called the foul as the ball was being released in. So,
which would be an away from the play foul.
Now the ball was already in flight. I think when they called the foul, I think they called it right there.
Leonard put it up and in. He wants the basket to count. Not that it matters. The Toronto Raptors, a terrific team all season long. Second best record in the NBA. A new coach, a new star. A number of new players. All season long, you knew they were a good team. But in the East, it was teams like Boston and Milwaukee and Philadelphia that were the more popular picks to get to the finals. But Toronto just kept getting better and better all season long, led by the brilliance of Kawhi Leonard. And here they are, about to be crowned NBA champions.
And the two-point guard for Toronto, 48 combined points.
Fred VanVleet, 22 points, 12 of them in the fourth quarter.
Showed true grit and toughness this entire series.
And how about Kyle Lowry, 26 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds, the longest tenured Raptor. He was such a part of all the tortured playoff history this team has had, often at the hands of LeBron James and the Cavaliers. This year, getting to play in his first NBA Finals, and here in the clincher with a spectacular performance.
And Mike, how about Kawhi Leonard? Folks took their shots at him. Folks questioned him. They questioned his competitive spirit, how healthy he was. He didn't have to defend himself with words. He decided to do it with his actions and his play on the court. And he has turned this franchise into a champion.
There was a bold move, a bold trade by Masai Ujiri because he is an unrestricted free agent.
Everybody scoot back, scoot back.
And their chance, the Warriors, is make one, miss the second, throw it in. And that's why I'd have Steph Curry on the free throw line.
Well, Leonard could seal it at the line as he hits the first.
You know it's over, right?
Yes.
You're still coaching.
Crowd still here hoping for a miracle. Also here to cheer on. Leonard makes it official. Now the Warriors just inbound, and that's it. There's a new NBA champion, and it's a team from Toronto, Canada. We, the North, are now we, the champions. The Raptors, the 2019 NBA